Peace and greetings. This is Artist, your spirit guide. So today I want to talk more about altars or altar science, and we're going to discuss the difference, or talk about the difference between an ancestor altar and a deity altar. So with an ancestor altar, basically you want to have just pictures of your ancestors, or a photo, or a piece of paper with their name written on it if you don't have pictures of them, or if you don't know who your ancestors are whatsoever, then you can simply get a tree and put a tree on that altar, and that altar can represent your family tree. So that's one way to do it. And of course, having all of the elements represented. And if you're not sure about the basic, the basic beginnings of starting an altar, you can refer back to my video, Altar Science 101. So the ancestor altar has just the pictures of the ancestors, or representation, and the elements. Now, the ancestors, when we work with the ancestors, we are helping the ancestors. What you have to realize is that we are the main focus and purpose, or one of the main focuses and purposes is to assist the ancestors in the spirit realm. And we can do that by saying their name, by pouring libations, by leaving food for them on the altar, and also burning ancestor money. Those are some of the things that we can do to assist our ancestors in the spirit realm, assist our relatives who are in the spirit realm. And when we do things, it's just like in a human or in a human everyday one-on-one relationship with a physical person that you see. You do something to help them, they do something to help you. It's, reciprocal. So we're helping and assisting our ancestors. That's the idea that we have. We want to help and assist our ancestors, and then also work with them. That's your ancestor altar. That's the feeling and thought behind the ancestors. Now, when we're talking about our deity altars, the deity altar and the deities, and let me say this now, I like to use the word energies, and use those two words together, because they represent the same thing, the deities and the energy. So you're dealing with the energy of, let's just say, a Ganesh. And so with that, they don't need our help. They don't need any assistance from us. We're pretty much just asking to work with them. And you can't look at a deity or an energy as something that is bigger than you are. That's the first thing you have to realize. You can't look at it as something that's bigger than you are. And you don't want to get into a situation where you worship a deity. You want to work with a deity. You want to work with the ancestors. You want to work with the energies. You don't want to worship anything. So that's one thing to keep in mind when you're working with the deities. So the deity altar set up the same way as far as the core is concerned. The elements that you need to have represented on the altar. You can give food offerings, whatever you like. You can burn money, ancestor money, to the deities. But that's your biggest difference. The biggest difference between the ancestor altar and the deity altar is that we're working with the ancestors. We're helping, trying to assist the ancestors. The deities, we're just trying to work with that energy. We're trying to work with that Ganesh energy. So that's pretty much the short and the fat of it. If you have any questions, you can leave a message, or you can contact me through social media. If you are in the Norfolk area, Virginia Beach area, you can come to my yoga class. I teach Ashtanga Yoga on Sundays at Shine Yoga. And if you are in need of consultation, you can leave me a message and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. So until then, my friends, peace and see you next time.